Welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. Let's get right into the topic. I don't think it get any harder than this. They say you'll know your friends when trouble comes your way, right? Okay, it get no rougher than this. Facing a double murder charge with the death penalty on the table. We're talking about a YNW Melly case. And as you can see, things are winding down in the YNW Melly case. But let's address the Fredo Bang part of the YNW Melly case. Because we've seen other people take the stand like Mr. Glass and some other people to testify, whether it was for the defense or for the prosecution. Fredo Bang was actually subpoenaed to show up in court. He was supposed to show up in court and give a testimony. And Fredo Bang said, hell no, I'm not going. I have nothing to say to y'all. The only reason why Fredo Bang might be saying I'm not going, I have nothing to say to y'all, is because he probably feels like if I get on the stand and say anything, you know when they say anything you say can and will be used against you, that man does not want to incriminate himself, and he also does not want to incriminate his homie, YNW Melly. Hell, Fredo Bang just dropped a video and song Free Melvin, and it's doing numbers on YouTube, streaming, right? There's a lot of people that want Melvin free, obviously including his homie Fredo Bang. But Fredo Bang is more wrapped up in this case than just somebody sitting on a sideline looking in. And that's something that we cannot ignore. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, damn, how come they have not arrested Fredo Bang? How come they have not subpoenaed him? How come they have not forced him to testify? Well, I'm no lawyer, but I've been listening to lawyers, real lawyers, who do cases like these. And one of them said, once a subpoena is issued for you, you have to answer to that subpoena. And if you don't answer to that subpoena, it is up to the prosecution to actually push. And they can actually push for an arrest. And they can arrest you. And they can hold you in lockup until you decide to testify. In this case, they did not push for Fredo Bang to be arrested. They did not push for Fredo Bang to come to court and testify in the YNW Melly case. Now, given the position that Fredo Bang is put in, according to forensics, according to cell site towers, according to those tracking devices, it places him firmly in this. Also, according to testimony, y'all remember Mr. Glass, and of course, most recently, some guy that they call Melly's best friend. Everybody puts Fredo's name in it. But remember this, allegedly, and according to the prosecution, this wasn't no drive-by. This was a staged murder. And then when the murder happened and Bortland Henry decided, okay, I'm going to go this way and head to the hospital with the two bodies, you go that way, them cell site towers information picks up YNW Melly's phone calling Fredo Bang to come pick him up. Now, if you put that piece of information right there with what Mr. Glass got on the stand and testified, remember, he said he saw them together after. This is when he said YNW Melly had changed his clothes. So, of course, anybody with 2 cents are going to be asking, well, damn, isn't that like accessory after the fact? Because the defense could be wicked. The defense could be like this. We have reason to believe that rapper Fredo Bang knew about this murder or this double murder situation. He knew about the plot to carry it out. He was the planned designated driver, picker-upper person for YNW Melly. When y'all leave the studio later, after you do what you do, just hit me up. I got you, blood. I'm going to come get you. Boom. And your secret's safe with me. Right? They could go in like that. And then they could say, okay, we might not have proof that he actually sat with them in the planning phase of this, but we certainly do have proof that he was the one that was contacted to come pick up YNW Melly wherever he was walking after the deed was done, while Bortland took the vehicle with the bodies to the hospital. They could now get, well, it's been years, so it'll be hard to get Fredo Bang's phone. I'm sure he doesn't have the same phone. But if he did and they were able to track it, it probably would show him going down that road to pick up YNW Melly, and then both of them phones pinging off the same phone towers. But they don't need that, because today everybody testified that they were at Fredo Bang's house after the murder was committed. Now, if you ask me, if you pick somebody up after they just committed a double homicide, you can be held accountable for accessory after the fact. Accessory after the fact carries a lot of years as well. So a lot of people are saying, well, okay, then why haven't they gone after Fredo Bang? Why are they just letting him go? I'm listening to the new song with the video out that he just put out, Free Melvin, and in it, Fredo Bang is bold as hell, because he even says in the song, he said something about along these lines, not the exact words, but he said something about, I heard they sent the subpoenas. Tell them lawyers I ain't see that shit. So he knows the subpoenas are there. He knows he got subpoenaed. But check it. I ain't see shit. Okay? I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm not on your case. I have nothing to contribute. Don't call me. But like I said, attorneys have said that if he is subpoenaed, it is up to the party, which is like the prosecution, to actually push for him to actually be held accountable, to show up. And they will hold you until you take that stand. Now, what you get on that stand and say is your business. You get on there and say, I plead the fifth. I don't want to speak to nobody. Y'all got me here under duress. The only reason you got me here is because you arrested me. I don't want to be here. I don't have shit to say. Okay, you're on a bye. Whatever you get on that stand and say, that's your business, but they can enforce it. Now, here's my theory. My theory is that they did not want to go after two successful rappers at the same time, because YNW Melly's team, part of his defense is saying, look, you didn't really investigate anybody else. You just targeted YNW Melly once you found out that he was a successful recording artist, because you wanted some stripes in your field to bring down a successful rapper. So I'm thinking the prosecution is like, let's leave Fredo Bang out of this first. Let's work the YNW Melly only for now. Once we get a conviction for YNW Melly, then we can go after Fredo Bang. Y'all see this? Because the information that was used to convict YNW Melly has Fredo Bang written all over it. Yeah. This is what I think is going to happen. I think they are waiting to get a conviction for YNW Melly, and once they do, they will be going after Fredo Bang at some time in the future. I don't know. You don't just put out music videos and tell the government, yeah, I seen the subpoena, but I ain't seen that shit. What? In a double homicide case? Okay. And we have evidence that you were contacted right after a double homicide was committed by the main person who we think committed it, and you went and picked him up and he ended up at your house. Don't forget, forensics analogy. They said, blood splatter, all that other stuff. Whoever did this shooting, the way how the blood would have been in the vehicle and whatnot, they would have had some blood on them. They would have had something on their clothes. Where is the clothes that YNW Melly was wearing that night? Boom, he changed, right? It's established that he went home and changed clothes. Nothing is wrong with changing clothes. If I've been in the same clothes for all evening and I get home at, living my rap star life at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, I'm going to take me a shower and change my clothes as well, especially if we about to go lay down for a minute and then we got some other event, which for them, they had a video shoot in Coco a couple of hours later. So it's nothing to change your clothes, but where is the clothes that you had on? Well, we can't find the clothes, and the reason we can't find the clothes is because they made sure they got rid of the clothes, just like they got rid of the gun that committed these murders. This is what the prosecution can say. But one thing is for sure, is that our main suspect was picked up by Fredo Bang and ended up at Fredo Bang's house and ended up. So this seems like aiding and abetting. This seems like helping him even after the fact. Yeah, let me help you cover this up. I was not there to help you commit the murder, but I was sure as hell there to help you to cover it up. Portland, you take the Jeep. You drive the bodies to the hospital. You act frantic. You say it was a drive-by. I'm going to take the guns with me, and I'm going to go call Fredo Bang, have him pick me up. Me and him are going to go get rid of the guns, go to his house, change my clothes. Y'all see how this works? Yeah. So like I said, my prediction is that they are waiting. The prosecution, the state is waiting for a conviction on YNW Melly, and once they get that, they will be going after Fredo Bang. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me if this makes sense to you, and tell me what you think about this. Do you think that Fredo Bang should have answered the subpoena, took the stand, probably not say much, get himself out the way, at least get in the good graces of the prosecution, or was it wise for him to just not take the stand at all? I'll catch y'all on the next video. Stay tuned. It's Hot Topics TV. Y'all already know if the topic is hot, I'm on it. I'm out. Peace.